So Divya, you have your IMK interview on 8th of March, and so we have a few days. So let's do a mock PI to understand your preparation levels. So Divya, why don't you tell me a little about yourself without mentioning anything that's there on IIM Code form?
Okay, so I belong to the city of Ranchi, and I have completed, I have lived there for the past 23 years now. And my family is a small family of 4 members, and my father is a businessman and my sister is a doctor. And apart from that, I in my free time, I like to be associated with do-it-yourself home decor activities, and also recreational activities like self-styling. So these are the few things which were not mentioned in my form. And yeah, that's about it.
Right. So can you tell me, Divya, let's say, for example, you would have calls from some of the other institutes as well. So what all calls do you have?
So in terms of the calls, this would be the best call which I have.
No. What other calls? Let us stick to the question.
Okay. So I have IIMK calls and calls, CAP calls.
Okay.
From CAP, yeah.
Okay. So you have CAP calls.
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me how many CAP IIMs are there?
There are 8 CAP IIMs.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is the number 8 or 9?
I am not sure. It must be 8 or 9.
Okay. Can you tell me which is your preference in the IIM CAP and the IIM CAP calls?
Sure. So my preference would be, first would be IIM Ranchi.
Okay.
Second would be IIM Trichy.
Okay.
And,
all right, got it. So can you tell me 3 differences between IIM Kozhikode and IIM Ranchi? So IIM Kozhikode is number 1 preference for you. IIM Ranchi is second preference for you. Give me 3 differences between IIM Kozhikode and Ranchi in terms of values.
When it comes to IIM Kozhikode, it's like very famous for firms like consulting and marketing.
No. Listen to the question. I think Divya, you're not listening to the question properly. Question is the differences between the 2 institutes in terms of values. So there are some values associated with every institution, isn't it? In value terms, what is the difference between IIM Kozhikode and IIM Ranchi?
So when it comes to IIM Kozhikode, the values are more towards globalizing Indian thought. That is working towards children so that they are well equipped to match the industry standards on an international level. And also when it comes to IIM Ranchi, definitely the focus is more on I believe IIM Ranchi is better known for human resources.
Difference in values. Give me only the pointers, to help me differentiate or to help you differentiate between the 2. And which values do you relate more to?
So when it comes to values, actually, I definitely relate with the value of globalizing Indian thoughts, because these institutes are.
Is that the motto of IIM Kozhikode or the values?
That is the value of IIM Kozhikode.
What's the motto of IIM Kozhikode then?
The motto is Yoga Karmasu, and which.
What is the meaning? What's the meaning?
Which means that it is actually a Sanskrit sentence, which translates something like that without even thinking about the results, we should continue focusing on what we are doing, and we should put our best efforts in it and continue doing good work.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, go ahead. Tell me about the values of the difference in values of I am Kozhikode and I am Ranchi.
Okay. So when it comes to I am Ranchi, actually, I'm not aware about the I am Ranchi values.
Okay. Can you tell me who's the director of I am Kozhikode?
No, I don't know.
Divya, talk to me a little about the vision of the mission of I am Kozhikode, and how do you think you can add to the mission of I am Kozhikode?
So the mission and vision and the values.
No. Not vision. Talk only about mission of I am Kozhikode, and how do you relate to it?
Okay. So the mission is more towards providing quality education in India when it comes to post-graduation. And this being one of the best institutes is keen on globalizing that to an international level.
That's not correct, by the way, Divya. Are you absolute? What's the mission of I am Kozhikode? Let's first stick to that. What is the mission of I am Kozhikode?
So the mission, as I said, is I'm sorry, that were the values. So the mission is more to do with hard work and how one should put in their hard work to perform the best of the results.
That's incorrect. Again, Divya. All right, let's move ahead. Divya, can you tell me why? So, for example, we had a few other candidates interview for I am Kozhikode. So why should we select? Why should we select you and not the other candidates?
Okay. So there are a couple of things which I believe I have in myself, which I can display to the best of my efforts. And having said that, I believe that I am a very adaptive person. And at the same time, I do have the knack of taking initiatives and working towards problems, which I have displayed at my workplace and during my college. And third, I would also say that I definitely want to get into this because of the goals which I have in the near future, immediately post MBA, which I'm clear about. And I'm ready to do the hard work which is required for me to get there.
Okay, so you must have learned about I am Kozhikode being a AMBA accredited course or an AMBA accredited institute. Can you tell me what is AMBA?
Although I'm not exactly aware about this term, but I do have the idea that it has something to do with a recognition that it has achieved worldwide, and it has something to do with that.
Okay, all right. Can you tell me, Divya, so Kozhikode is part of which state?
It's a Kozhikode is a part of which district?
Which state? Which state? Which state?
Oh, it's a part of Kerala.
Can you tell me who's the Chief Minister of Kerala?
Yes, the Chief Minister of Kerala is Mr. Stalin.
Full name, please.
Yeah, I do not remember the first name.
Who's the, are you sure the Chief Minister of Kerala is Mr. Stalin?
No, I'm not sure.
Okay. Can you tell me who's the Governor of Kerala?
It has slipped my mind, although I had
What are the rivers that flow? What are the rivers that flow in Kerala?
Actually, I'm a little not very aware about the geography part.
So, all right. Can you tell me, Divya, a little about, what are the clubs and committees that you will be interested in if you get an opportunity to be a part of I Am Kurikul?
Sure. So actually, I have a keen interest on going for marketing immediately post my MBA, and IIM Kozhikode has various clubs for its students to apply their immediate learnings over there. So Empower is one such club which is dedicated towards marketing, and there's one more club in industry which conducts live projects for the students like Horizon and industry deep dives, which help the students to participate in projects which are very dynamic, interactive, more or
You
towards.
will want to be a part of Empower.
Yes, I would.
Okay. Can you tell me some of the notable alumni of I Am Kurikul?
So no, I don't know.
All right. So let's end our discussion here. I'll give you a few feedbacks, Divya, which are absolutely similar to what I had given you yesterday, which is I Am Kurikul research. Please do thoroughly. Okay. Don't get into this string, or if I do more mock PIs, I will. You don't learn in the mock PIs. You only test your understanding. You test your presence of mind, you test your presentation skills, communication ability, and your content in a mock PI. So practically you learn, you improve yourself, but you don't learn a new thing. You learn a new thing in your, at your home when you practice, or you work on the feedback. So that is something which I don't see you have done clearly. So I think that is something you should do. Okay. I think, would you select yourself at this level?
Considering I couldn't answer many questions, so no.
I would still consider you for, the college basis this, but after, having given you feedback, and today again having, met you and given you the same feedbacks, I will certainly not want to have you as part of my institute. If I were a panelist at I Am Kurikul, for a very simple fact, because you are not someone who works on their mistakes. You are not someone who works on the feedbacks and the inputs shared with them. So I think that is something that should really take up and work hard. And, if you can maybe prove me wrong in the next interview, I'll be very, very happy. In fact, I would have been happier if you had, proven me wrong this time only. But obviously my guess was right. I had, because see, I know how much time it takes to, learn a few things. I've been through this journey. I've been helping people also through this journey. So I think I have a tentative, understanding of the amount of time that any feedback will take for a student to work on it and inculcate those changes. So I think that is something that you should do, Divya.